What is up, YouTube? It's your boy back with another one this morning. It's Sunday, obviously. It's Sunday morning, 8:20 a.m. and I'm about to head to work for a little bit. I got to go do our monthly inventory count for our accessories there at Cricket. And I was sitting here, I was like, man, I haven't done a vlog in a while. So why not do one this morning? And this one is, it's gonna be alright. It's not gonna be like the greatest thing ever, but it's something. I haven't recorded in a while, and every day I'm always taking the microphones and the tripod and all that. The mini tripod, but I never record an actual vlog. I always do my daily Bible verses. I do my daily, wrestling commentary stuff. So I was like, today let's do a vlog. Let's get a vlog recorded and uploaded for the people, because I do a lot of shorts, but never do a lot of vlogging anymore. So I'm gonna do that today and see how it goes. And I'm doing this also because one of my friends, and off of social media and all that, actual friend, she actually challenged me and was like, "Hey, you should do your vlogs. You have everything to do vlogs, but you don't do vlogs." I'm like, "I do vlogs. It's just I don't do them all the time." So she's challenged me to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that for you guys and see how it goes. So wish us luck. But let's head to work right now. I'm not gonna do any montage or anything like that. Um, Most because my mount for my car is all the way in the corner, and it doesn't let my phone sit right while I'm driving, horizontally. Vertically, it's good, whatever. But let me rephrase that. It doesn't let me do the landscape mode or whatever. It only lets me do portrait mode, if that makes sense for a lot of you people that don't know what all that meant. But alright, let's get into it, and I will see you when I get to work. Alright, so we're here at work and we're getting ready to do this inventory. I just set it all up. Um, Pretty much we're going to be counting all of our screen protectors, cases, all of our Bluetooth stuff like speakers, headphones, Bluetooth watches, and all that good stuff. It's going to be a fairly fast count. Usually they have us set 2 hours aside for this, but I'm pretty quick with it because I've been doing it for a long time. At other jobs, obviously, they would have me count a bunch of stuff. Like one of my first jobs was AutoZone. We had to count all the auto parts, and then I worked at a Rent-A-Center for a long time, and we had to count all the furniture stuff. And then I worked at Sprint, T-Mobile, Metro, now here. So I pretty much have had a few jobs in my life. Not that many. Some people have like 20 by the time they're my age. But yeah, but right now we're just doing this. And after, I'm going to do a time lapse of everything. But this is what we do once a month for all this stuff. And we count our phones at least 3-4 times a week. But today is not a phone count, it's just the accessories. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing that, knock that out as fast as I can so I can go home and be with my kids the rest of the day. we're done with the inventory. I didn't show you the entire inventory count that I had to do, but mostly I just, like I said, I had to count phone cases, screen protectors, all the Bluetooth accessories, um, which makes it a lot easier because I have a lot of phone cases, a lot of screen protectors in the store, but I don't have that much, Bluetooth accessories. And if we do have them, they're pretty much bulky items like speakers and, you know, headphones and stuff. They're pretty big items. Like, they don't like to keep a lot of that inventory in the stores. Especially in my area. I work in the hood. uh, but, sometimes stuff grows legs and walks away, especially with an employee I had here before. Obviously, I don't know if I ever told y'all, but he was doing some really shady stuff. I noticed that a lot of inventory was coming up missing, and pretty much one day I was able to catch him, like put him almost red-handed. He was making it obvious, but it's more. It's not, what you say. It's more of what you can prove. And one day he made a mistake, thinking no one would notice, and took something, but left the packaging and stuff behind in a place where he always sits. And when I confronted him, like, hey, this watch came up missing, and it's in the same spot you were in the day before, charging your phone and all that. Want to explain? He had no words, and then he confessed to doing everything I had uh, thought he was doing. So ended up getting rid of him. And last month's count was one of those counts like, man, I don't even want to know how much this guy took, but I'll just let you know. He got lucky that they only were going to charge him the cost for the company, not retail cost. In most cases, police and stuff want to charge the person with the retail value of stuff, not the merchant's cost or whatever. But anyways, I just finished all that, and I really don't know why I wanted y'all to see that kind of stuff. But when I was driving after I recorded the first part of this video, I was like, hey, this video actually has a good message behind it. Because when you go to stores and all that, you kind of know what's going on. You know that people that work in a phone store or any kind of retail place are there to make sales. They are salespeople and all that. But when it's a store like this, there's stuff that goes on behind the scenes, like the inventory, the sales numbers, all this reporting, all these other things that go on behind the scenes, and not what you just see on the sales floor, right? And it's kind of like people's journey with God. It's like you go through this entire journey, and everyone sees that you're growing, you're growing, you're growing with God, right? But they don't see what happens behind the scenes. They don't know what's going on in your mind. They don't know what you're going through in life. And, that's something that a lot of people don't know about me. For the past few years, I struggled with a lot of things, financially, mentally, physically. I was dealing with alcoholism. I was going through a divorce. I was doing some other legal stuff. I was going through all kinds of stuff. And I was miserable in my life. I felt like the world was against me. At one point, I did not believe in God at all. Like, I had lost all hope in God. I did not want to hear about him. I didn't want to talk about him. I didn't want to hear the same things that I talk about now. Like, I knew about it, but I didn't want to hear it. And that's something that I was going through, right? And that's something that a lot of people go through. That the world, they feel like the world is against them, that nothing goes right in their life, that God's against them and all that. And then, one day it clicks in their head. everything that's happening to me, it's not because of God. It's because I don't have God in my life. It's because I don't let Him take control of my life and let Him do what He needs to do with me, because there's a purpose for everyone's life. It's just up to us to accept God and to let Him take control of our lives and let Him do what He has to do. And that's the whole point, right? Like we go through all this and then we give our lives to God, and then we have to do all this work to grow with Him. And for the past almost 1 year that I've given up alcohol, I decided to give my life to Christ and decided to go on this journey. I've had my ups, I've had my downs, just like everybody else when you're first starting. And most recently, I started doing these videos. I've started doing my YouTube shorts, my TikToks, and all that based around my faith, based off my relationship with God. And it's kind of crazy because you know this time last year I didn't think I'd be doing this. I didn't think I would have made it almost a whole year of no alcohol. I didn't think I'd make it almost a whole year of reading my Bible daily, or growing with God. I thought I would have given up within the first few days of the first week. And it's just amazing how the journey has gone for me. I went from like, whatever, God, back up. I don't need you in my life, to literally almost preaching about Him on a daily basis. And it's just an amazing journey that I've been on. And when I got started this video, I had no idea what I was going to talk about. I had no idea what I was going to do. All I said is I'm going to take them and show them inventory count. And then I was like, that's actually a good thing to talk about behind the scenes. Not only for the where I work, but for personal, for my personal self, is that we may see what's happening before us. The people that we talk to and all that they have this smile on their face, that they are strong with God, but we don't know what it took for them to get to that point. We don't know what they had to go through to be able to, praise His name, give Him all the glory, to give Him all the honor in our lives. You don't know what somebody went through, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. But that's all I have for y'all today. I'm about to do my daily Bible verse and post that all over social media like I usually do on my daily basis. But I just wanted to come on here and give you that quick word, give you this quick little vlog. Nothing too crazy. But as always, I will catch you in the next one. Y'all be safe. God bless and peace. Good morning, everybody. I'm coming to you with another daily Bible verse, and today we are reading from Jeremiah 29:11, and it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." God is telling us again that He has plans for our lives. He has big plans for us. All we have to do is accept Him into our hearts and do what we have to do for Him. Live by His word, live by His commandments, try to live according to everything He set out for us, and obviously give our hearts to Him. But a lot of us forget that that's what He wants for us, is to live a life according to His word, and to do the things that we have to do for Him. And if we do that, He will bless our lives more than you can imagine.